Howdy, howdy, howdy. Back at it this morning. I'm going to get to the conclusion of the 05 Kia, why the airbags did not deploy. So let me get this over here. There was some really good ideas, some thoughts. I mean, some really good ones. I hope I don't, I'm gonna do, I don't want to use words like the simplest answer or, look guys, it was right here in front of you. I watch a video a whole bunch of times and I can see things, but I'm in the business all day long. I got my hands on these cars all day long. There's Pork Chop coming in. Or no, that's somebody else. But all right, let's look at it real quick. We're gonna look at it, we're gonna crush it, get it out of our lives. Hang on a second. Okay, at the beginning of the video, you can see I'm holding it like right here. Now I know you guys are probably gonna get mad over the answer, but look, you see this white overspray right here? That's not professional, okay? You see the white spray over this rebar? All right, look here, you can see in the video, there's a time where I'll go, okay, I'm giving you some clues. You see right here on this fender, it's white. That's factory. Now you come over here, and maybe not because of the way the sun is, but you can see all this is still left black right here. It's gonna be hard to tell, I know. Okay, when you see this plastic jug, it's got this white flaky stuff on it, and that's not factory. So what happened was somebody wrecked this car, put it back together, and did not put the airbag and everything in there right. Deborah, I mean, everybody wants to look at the airbag collapse. Oh, and now you're a blonde? What? When did you become a blonde? Dude, you gotta get out of these videos. All right, so you can see, I hope the answer doesn't make anybody mad or upset. It's not, but you can see all this white overspray. So when you go to buy, we gotta start working. Oh, and the exhaust on this deal, that's just an incidental. Somebody was just trying to be cute and fancy, and I mean, you can see some damage underneath to the muffler where it's been shoved in, but this is incidental. All right, come on, we got to crush. All right, so the car's been wrecked. Somebody put it back together, probably didn't put the inertia switches in and all that, and did it right. That's why the airbag didn't blow. The car's been wrecked before. Now, did a shop put that car back together, or and then try to resell it as a good bit? I'm not going to declare that. I wasn't there, but in my opinion, for being around this kind of stuff, somebody put their own car back together, because a shop, I don't want to say obvious. I don't want to say obvious, but if somebody was checking out the car to purchase it, they would probably be like, hey, I don't know, I'm just saying, they'd probably be like, hey, this doesn't look like anything like the rest. Like, why is this right here got paint on it? I hope nobody's mad. There was some really good answers, some really good ideas, really good ideas. Alright, come on, we gotta get to work. Yeah, Mario's already bleeding this morning. Converter, he was cutting a converter and he might be bleeding again if I don't pay attention. Jeez. About to be bleeding again. Anyway, so a converter, he was cutting a converter and it fell and cut him right across the forehead. He's got a little bandage on it right now, but I don't know. I think it might need a stitch or two, to be honest with you. But see, he's gonna be sweating, so we can't just put some tape on it. I don't know. I ain't about to make somebody do something they don't want to do. I told him we'd load up and go get it looked at, and he said don't worry about it. So I ain't making nobody do what they don't want to do. It ain't that bad. Oh, come on out of there, Nissan motor. God, dang. These Nissans always give me a hard time. It's the only car that really puts up, I would say, a genuine fight. Come on. It's that one motor mount in the front. A lot of these cars, man, there's ain't but 2 motor mounts holding it all in there. But Nissan, they bolt all 4 corners of their motors are bolted up. You can count on that. God dang, I need to move that rack. I'm all over it. Nothing in there. I guess Deborah found a wig in a car. Thought she'd try to spice it up and be a blonde. It's alright, women change their hair color all the time. That's what they do. I think it was maybe the last 6 months was like the first time in my life when my mom passed. Before she passed, that was like the first time I'd ever seen her natural hair color. I never knew what my mom's natural hair color was. She didn't do no purples or blues or stuff like that, but she would do a blonde or a brown, but she always liked coloring her hair. And moving furniture, I'd move furniture around for her. She'd like to, every time I come to town, she'd be like, would you mind if I putting the couch over there and the recliner over there? Anyway. Alright folks, so there's the answer. I hope everybody's, thank you for playing along. Golly, I really want to say that. Thanks for playing along. I don't know how many more opportunities we're going to get like that to investigate. It's not too often you see wrecks where the airbag didn't blow. It happens, it happens. There's a lady in Dallas that she had bought a car and there was a fatality and her airbag didn't deploy. They pulled the cover off of the car. It was like a 2016, 2017. They pulled the cover off the steering wheel and there was no airbag. She bought a used car. So just, I'm not trying to make this a PSA or anything like that, but you know, when you're looking at used vehicles, just look at stuff like that. Like, just, you know, make sure all the nuts and bolts and everything looks the same like the other ones. You know how it is, mechanics get to working on stuff and they lose bolts and they just put a replacement in there. It goes that way. But Mario's over here processing it right now. And we'll get the motor ripped out here in a minute. it's already starting to get warm out there. Now just shoveling out there for a few minutes, that ain't hard work. Just shoveling off concrete. You get over here and you start moving all these tires and wheels and stacking up all those tires and wheels, and it's hard work. You know what my dad said about hard work? I guess y'all don't know. But anyway, my dad told me, he said, hard work, all there is to it is to do it. If a man says the work is hard and he don't want to do it, then damn him. He ought to be tied to it and made to do it. And if he still won't do it, then to hell with him. Lead me to it and I'll do it. And that's all there is to it. I ain't scared of no hard work. Nobody else should be either. So yeah, this Kia's been wrecked before. I know we come up, and maybe I turned it up a little bit by saying, you know, did the wreck go over it? And maybe I turned it up a little bit, but all right, now be still. All right, now I can get it out of there. Now I can get it out of there. Yeah, you gotta do that after these motors. You sit here and you break out 2-3 motors, and then you don't think there's gonna be a big old mess. The key to it is not to drive through it. You don't want to run all the other, you don't want to drive in it and then all of that is just going all over the yard. So there's your answer, folks. The Kia was wrecked before, and I think the owner put that car back together themselves. Because if somebody was trying to pull a fast one on somebody, they would have done a better paint job than that, in my opinion. And look, there's more airbags that didn't blow right there. I mean, it wasn't a side impact, but anyway. We're going to put this Kia out of its misery. Maybe something else will come through and we can have a little more fun with that again. It was fun for me. I hope somebody's like, what? That's the answer? That's all there was? All right.